Hey everyone, basically Phoenix Dreams and the whole idea to record a song and to get into music started 32 years ago when I'm currently 47. And when I was 15, like every teenager, you have all these dreams about wanting to be rich, famous, etc. And I wanted to become a famous singer-songwriter. Well, that never materialized. Instead, it evolved into writing my first book, starting to write poetry, eventually compiling it into my first book. And then from that point, kind of evolved me into being a writer, and it's a blog, online magazine, second one, etc., etc., etc. But the idea of wanting to do music, even if I don't have the perfect voice for it, or the perfect pitch, tone, whatever, kind of has always been in the background, and always been in the back of my mind my entire life. And 2019, I originally wanted to do this in 2018, couldn't pull off the finances, but 2019, one way or another, I'm going to make this happen. One way or another, even if the reviews are completely horrible, I'm going to turn Phoenix Dreams from the dream into a reality. Now, Phoenix Dreams is actually the third one in a trilogy I wrote. The first one is a song about life on the street and the homeless. The second one is about pretty much, which I did occasionally, crash at a bus stop in my life, and spend some time out there. The second one is about basically hitting a point in your life where you don't think that there's any reason to go on. And that is, again, in case you haven't figured it out, I write from experience and my personal life. And the second one is actually was finished right before I attempted suicide in 2010, which thankfully I survived. And Phoenix Dreams is about starting your life over and rising from the ashes of one life, starting a completely new one. Hence the name Michael Phoenix. My legal name is Paul Schock, but I used Michael Phoenix as my professional name when I started the writing, and it describes who I am now. I did rise from the ashes of one life and to begin another. In case you're wondering why the video's shaky, I'm doing this and it's cold out here. But the whole purpose, my book, especially my second online media outlet, Surreal Veil City, to a major extent, and the three songs, which I'm actually working on a fourth right now, eventually I'd like to do a full album, is to draw from my life experiences and to make a difference in other people's lives. It's never been, obviously making money along the way is nice and essential for survival. But the whole point of it, to quote from my first book, A Dream in the Night, it's not about the money, power, or glory, it's about the dream. And the dream is to make a difference in people's lives, to possibly, especially with Phoenix Dreams, to possibly give them hope, or like right when they're at the point where they're like, look, there's nothing left, I have nothing left, to give them a reason to keep going and to find reasons in their own life to keep going and start over. I think people, whether you realize it or not, everyone starts their lives over and rises from the ashes of one life and begins another at least one time in their physical existence. So, quick breakdown on the finances. The song will be, and all songs will be recorded at Rotation Records in Norristown. I was told by a producer, which I had an interview with, that it will be roughly about $450, $500, somewhere in that range, to record and produce the song. And the reason why I chose Rotation Records is I can't write a single note of music. They can do the music down there. This will be done by basically myself. There will not, to the best, there will not be a band. There will not be any background musicians. It'll just be myself, the producer, and the studio. Period. Kind of trying to make this as short as humanly possible, but as professional as humanly possible. Anything left over, and by the way, I've never tried this before in my life to gone this far with it. Anything left over will go to, making the song available and further songs available online. Researching the costs of that and everything. So anything past the initial recording and releasing process will go towards the pretty much any additional costs involved. And also there will be articles in my magazine Surreal Veil City about going through the process for the first time. And again, hopefully it'll help out other new musicians, even students who, okay, we've never done this before, let's give it a shot. Or people like myself who, okay, I'm 47, you know what, let's go for it all. Take every chance you can in life. You never know what could happen. From the ashes of an unknown grave, a phoenix was born on a winter's day, alone and scared in this crazy new world. Thank you for your time, and hopefully you will find Phoenix Dreams worth your time and your hard-earned money. Believe me, I know you work very hard for every dollar that you make, and hopefully you'll find an extra at least $1 for the project. Thank you.